you're really good at casting voices for animated series.
Thank you.
Have you ever run into any problems casting a voice for like well-known animated characters? Like, you know how Mark Hamill's known for doing the Joker. Like, has it ever been hard to try to cast a voice for such a well-known character?
It's always hard. It's whether it's Superman or Batman or Joker. There's voices that people have grown up with listening to. So people always assume if it's Batman, it's going to be Kevin Conroy. And Kevin Conroy is an awesome Batman. Beautiful. Mark Hamill is a ridiculously good Joker. But the people that hire me say, we want different voices on this project. So it's my job to find people that are appropriate for it, that are into it, that are interested in it, that are enthusiastic, whether they know the source material or not. And every once in a while, I'll hire an actor who's never done voiceover before. I can teach the technique of voiceover acting to an actor in a session. I cannot teach acting to an actor in a session. So my job is to hire a good actor with a voice that fits the character, and then just direct them through the piece. And some actors, pretty much, I just slate and get out of their way and let them do what they do. And say, okay, you had a little pop there, or you had a mouth click there, or you're running during that scene, so you need to energize that dialogue to make it make sense with the animation. But it's always extremely difficult and a huge responsibility to cast the right guys. Every once in a while, maybe 3 times in my career on these DC projects, I've had to replace somebody, which breaks my heart. I don't ever like to do that. But sometimes they just don't understand the energy. I find that stage actors translate into animation sometimes easier than people who are pretty much exclusively feature film actors, because, you know, feature film is so small, little tiny move, and it's very big on a big screen. Voiceover acting for animation has to be pumped up a little bit, and so stage actors have that energy already. So it's interesting that people who've done stage work tend to move into this field easier.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
My next question is, so like I said, you're well known. You've been known to cast for The Legend of Korra. You've been known Batman animated series, which I love. It's one of my favorite series. You've done Animaniacs, but you also do voice acting yourself. You're a voice actress.
A little bit. I show up every once in a while, and I kind of do it for the fans. It's kind of my tribute to Alfred Hitchcock, who would show up in his movies, and it's always a kind of a thing where I want to know, does the audience find my voice in there? In part 1, my entire performance is, no, please. That's my entire performance.
Are you known for what is a part that you've done that's one of your favorite voices to do for a character, but you're not well known for?
The very first voiceover gig really that I did was on an Pinky and the Brain cartoon called Yes Always, and it was based on an outtake reel from Orson Welles where we came up with the voice for Brain, and we made a cartoon based on that outtake reel, and I show up as the director, and Brain throws me out of the recording session, and I said, I can't believe it, I Taft Hartley this kid, which means I got him into the union and stuff, and that's my favorite because I'm caricatured in that. So it's actually a drawing of me done by my husband, and who's a terrific artist, Rogério Nogueira, a little plug for my husband, and Peter Hastings is in it, one of the producers, and Tom Ruger, one of the producers, and I think there's maybe 1 or 2 other people, and we're all caricatured and all do our own voices, and it was kind of fun.
That's awesome. Well, thank you very much.
My pleasure entirely. Nice to meet you.